What's up, guys? Honestly, after watching T1 versus BFX, it got me wondering, is this team better than they look? I mean, like, at this point, they do seem like a middle-of-the-pack team, but can they reach certain highs that, you just would not expect? And so that's why now I'm watching BFX versus GenG, who are 4-0. So, and like, GenG, of course, are doing great. I mean, they beat HLE, and at this point they sit at the top of the table. So yeah, let's just really get into it. So we got Jax versus Gnar. This is definitely kind of a matchup that I'm a little worried about for Clear, because based on the Jax game I saw from him, he did not really overtake inside, and then his team fighting was subpar. And Gnar is one of those champions that, if you pilot it right, kind of just becomes a monster. And so yeah, I'm like pretty worried about this matchup. His Neferi was shit. I'm not gonna lie, his Neferi was kind of bad. And it's against Seju. And I'm definitely of the part that if you're playing Neferi, like, you just don't really want to play against these control picks like Maokai, like Sejuani, because your damage is not like the highest, and your dueling power is also just okay. So like, if you get stalled out in a fight, like, you're kind of useless. Taliyah, again, I really don't like this combo. Like, it's not really like my favorite combo at all. Neferi Taliyah, but it's just like their answer into the Zir. Varus Nautilus, not bad. You can't really do a whole lot into this duo, so a lot of the focus is gonna be placed on like top lane. Like, at least how good can top lane be? And yeah, let's just see.
Right, and actually, getting a Fury Snowball is pretty powerful. Okay, Chovy, we have already given your whole team flag for being Con, then also play Grass Bazaar. That is a little bit fun. Okay, so Raptor, he's signing on, he has a blue buff with a whole bunch of extra money. It's fun though, so won't be too crazy in the speed. Compared to where my speed.
So, we notice that GenG is pathing for the Gnar, and this guy's pathing for bot, which I'm not like the most fond of, because like, yeah, they definitely were not going to get priority in this lane. Like, that was just not going to happen in the beginning, unless like Braum somehow hard into the situation. They got a war on Raptors, so they now know for sure what Seju's pathing is. Yep, they didn't have a ward prior. And Canyon already knows what Neferi's doing.
Well, we were saying that this is the no trial drop, and that is well and truly. The worst part is that for so much, particularly in recent era, GenG, I've been defending this team and saying, guys, yeah, okay, he's a little bit different.
So I don't mind it, because if you look at it right now, he doesn't have priority. If he tries to come down here, they're gonna ward. It's just gonna get worse. Also, I'm kind of curious, did they know that they used several wards? Because I wouldn't know that MF ward is gone. And Braum ward's now, so now they know that this ward is gone. So you would have to look at to see what Ruler's movement is, and Ruler never moves up to ward, not once. And it looks like they're able to keep the wave, and this is kind of their issue, because like, I mean, they could crash this. Like, if they really wanted to, they could crash this now and get a ward, which is what they're supposed to do. But they don't do it. So they fail to do this, and this is why Kellen goes in. And Ruler, honestly, Ruler could still have just gone out, by the way. Like, they should both just be running. Like, not fighting, but running. Yeah, I mean, Ruler kind of just killed himself. I mean, like, he kind of just killed himself, and so they got like a really nice, like, it's really nice. Like, for how the game was going, based on what, like, his decision to path bot, GenG's duo never had to die. So that was a really good break. I gotta say, man, this is my, like, Ruler definitely is just not as consistent as I remember him. Like, since coming back from, well, not even just since coming back from China, because like, in China, for a bit, like, he was like Mr. Consistent. But like, yeah, right now, like, I'm just, it's just not great. Should they swap? No, it's not a swap timer. Both tops are super healthy. It's way too early. Way too early, and the bot lane is not that dire, so they shouldn't. It looks like Gnar has a lead, but I'm not entirely sure. Nice. Helen's doing good work. Interesting. That's very interesting. Jack saved his TP, which is really nice. So MF took a quick base.
In this matchup, clear's been playing, I think, way better than we've seen from him so far in LCK here this year, especially. Oh, 100%. I'm with you. I think he sold a little bit very early came in, and then it was very up and down. The game where he kind of popped off and went crazy, and the game where he don't really, I don't know, might be a sponge. Just finding they're both, DRS players. Together, but
Damn, nice read. He actually fit a base in there, which Varus will match. But in this case, they should swap then. With these waves like bouncing, they could swap, which they are. Yeah, they're swapping. Makes perfect sense. It's a good timer to do it. And so they get the grubs. So dude, they get the dragon. So he does the dragon while they're swapping. And they know MF is on base, and they know that Seju had up. And it actually looks like... Oh, okay, it was a vision plant. It wasn't a ghost portal. So he takes the dragon. He has to skip Krugs, always. So he took drag. And they were able to contest the grubs because enemy duo doesn't swap. Because else they would lose the wave. Like, he'd be down a wave, and he doesn't want to drop the wave. So you lose the drag, and like, dude, that's crazy. That's actually such an amazing flip play for them. And MF cannot solo Jax. Not at this point, no way. So he kind of has to back up. Should Neferi even be fishing? I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. Personally, I would prefer him looking around mid instead of looking directly through top.
How much do we think GenG's still going to win this game?
Actually, can Taliyah just... I mean, is it a cannon?
And be realistic.
It's a normal wave. I'm pretty sure Taliyah could just contest it from the left side, though, surely. Like, even just drop a few CS, and she could be involved in this dive top, which would be massive. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Vicla definitely could have done that. So looking top is good, and Taliyah should be following. And so Taliyah should, yeah, I mean, this looks pretty rough. And not only that, but like, Canyon would not even be involved in this play, by the way. Like, he's not even moving to grubs, because his bot lane is, well, his dual lane is bot lane, and he's just sitting around doing nothing. That's rough. Dude, that's really rough. He's taking no camps away, and they're doing nothing. It's really good by BFX. Like, really good. What?
Couple of kills are going to net you, and clear with some
so they cheese base. Oh, and he doesn't have W. Oh, and he got attached by the fucking R. No way. No way. Cleanse. Oh, he just doesn't think that he's gonna endanger. Oh my god.
I don't want to do it again because it probably hurt your ears, but I am thinking Darude so hard in my head right now.
That's crazy. That is such a crazy pick. Ruler's fucked up twice now. Twice. And he loses his flash both times, so now he can't play that well. And now he can't solo the Jax. He can't play into Varus. Wow. Their bot lane's kind of killing it, as of late. Maybe their bot lane's just been killing it the entire time. I don't know. But he's been good. He's been really good. Literally, when I watched Diable, I don't know if it's Diable. I really need to like look up how to say his name correctly, but when I looked him up initially, my thought was he was mostly an Aphelios player. Really good. He was a really good Aphelios player in LCK CL. But it seems like he has really found his footing. It's not tuned. I mean, he's not tuned up enough, like compared to like when you see guys like Elk. When those like guys like Elk, Ruler are like truly on, like yeah, they're just He's not there, of course. But he kind of has the making of someone who can get there. Which is kind of crazy. Like, really crazy, actually. Because he is not on a top tier team. He is not on a top tier team and he's doing this. And there you go. I mean, like I said, like, he's very confident in what he's doing, but it's not always necessarily the best one. I need to go back because I was just kind of rambling. So after they kill, they swap into bot. They swap into bot, they get the crab, they establish bot control. Seju, I mean, she's well farmed. It really sucks that he blows the R on this guy because, like, he's thinking he can one-shot, but one, no MFR, no Brahmar, so there's really not enough CC layering to happen. And yeah, he kind of just escapes. That's rough. The Jax is doing pretty good, especially because he actually got the solo lane versus MF, which was a benefit to him to get away from the Gnar lane, actually. They want to play for second drag, but Raptor also just has like a lot of downtime. Because like he takes the crab, and even though it's nice, because in this way, like, they do take over the vision, and so he is promoting his bot lane, but it sacrifices his pathing a little bit. Like, preferably, like, he would have taken the Gromp, and then he would go into, like, Wolves, or, like, getting vision, and topside probably. This way, the bot lane's controlled, and then they're playing for the second drag over the Grubs, because the Varus went bot. And is it because he just knows they're late? Because the Gnar gets a base, and Seju can be here. I mean, like, they even have mid control, so it's like Seju's not here to buy... She couldn't even buy her items, so they took one grub, so they can't get the feet. And then since they're doing two grubs, because they kind of have to, he's able to take Dragon uncontested. And now the enemy bot lane is again pressured. It's just, unfortunately, this guy dies, which should never happen. Like, this guy's almost mega. It's obviously just like not a timer to really like try to kill him. It's really unfortunate because they had mid control. They're literally taking drag for free. Well, they don't really have mid control, but like they have like he can shift, right? Like he could shift for a timer. It kind of sucks. I want the chaos, and I feel with this play, you're getting pulled back to the normal timeline. I don't know, making too many analogies because deal with it as Kane slams Diable, no flash unfortunately for Diable, no flash required from Kane. But this was like, with the flash front. Ah, that's really bad. Gnar picking up those kills is so rough for the Jax. And the issue is, I don't want that play to stop BNK from being on the front foot and making the plays, right? Yeah. We need to go on a journey and go forward aggressively. I will say that this game is kind of telling me that Raptor's best qualities is someone who, like, he just needs to make plays. Like, when he's making plays, it looks better. Chovy just loses flash for free, shouldn't happen. He has downtime, so he's pretty much just like being a human ward and just like making sure things are okay. Obviously, in terms of his pathing, like he's running around a lot. Like running around a lot. Nice pick. I mean, like, in the end of the day, the pathing is playing itself, right? Like, he went bot, he zoned. So like Seju, every time Seju like wants to run into bot and make something happen, it's just not working for him, right? And so like, he clearly shows, looks one time mid, Chovy ints himself, like, I don't know why, goes bot, stops the Seju from entering, goes and contests the top crab. His Azir wants the base, even though Vicla was hovering right, so now Canyon has to give this up because of his mid laner. No option on top, goes to his bot camps, the Azir is pushing, no cover, the Braum doesn't full shift down, even though like he definitely could. Like, if you're looking at the map, are they contesting the Herald? Maybe they could. But if they want to make like, dude, it's 30 seconds. Okay, if they're contesting the Herald, the Braum never leans, and the Azir never hits the turret. Like, the Azir's just playing for pushes, right? And Seju being down here as well,
but Keen is also definitely good
Like,
enough to just make the champion look.
I feel like it's easier for Azir to just play the waves, and with Azir shift, or even just hover, like they could have just moved it to the Herald naturally. But instead they kind of create a situation, Canyon cancels him, which is not bad. This guy should not die.
They're gonna look for even more here as the Jax clears out the way.
I'll be honest, I don't think there should ever be a world where Chovy's like making a situation where he can die. And they should play for Herald. Like, they want to take a 5v5. Like, that's way better for them than the skirmishes. I guess that's another way to view it. It's like Azir, MF, Rom, Gnar, like if Mega Gnar, like these are all better tools than enemy team. They drop the ball wave. It's like in 5 stack. I mean, Clear does have a good angle. This is pretty bad. He makes sure he gets over the wall the right way. Dude, Clear, dude! Okay, for one, he can see the crab, by the way. So he could have already queued over, and he's on top of them. MF will have to flash this way, and she's gonna have to R. The main benefit, so Keen's in a weird spot, because Keen kind of has to zone the Varus. He must zone the Varus. If he doesn't, like, the Varus will rip through everyone. It's really awkward that Vicla and Raptor are, like, here. I mean, like, I get Vicla doing the R, but honestly, looking at this, I think the R is not even necessary. I wonder if it's even necessary, because if Jax is on the flank already, he's going to push in, and so you have these 2 members. And so the first thing they have to do is probably just go this way. Like, they're either going this way or they have to go this way, right? And Keen is here. Keen, like, will probably be able to block most people off alone while pushing this way, and you're fine. But with Taliyah here, maybe it's, like, too difficult. Because, like, if Taliyah's here is, like, zoning him, like, you can't just, like, go in. I wonder what's better. Also, with Nautilus, Taliyah can combo with Nautilus ulti or Varus ulti. It just feels so awkward that they're both on the right side. We'll just let it play and just watch. But, like, it just feels really awkward. Like, because he walls, and also, like, I mean, I guess the ups... Oh, because he flips them over. But why would Chovy go south? That makes no sense. Wouldn't it make way more sense for him to go up? Because now at this point, I feel like they push up. Like, when Taliyah's going down here, we're moving up. If Taliyah's here, we're going to try to go down. But at least if they go down, you get, like, all this space for free, by the way. Oh, so that's why. Yeah. This is why Taliyah should be here. Because, one, Gnar's not with them, so Gnar would have to go the long way. And they would get all this space while they go down here, and Jax would back off. If you look how this goes, they all move down here. The dragon is still pulled to the left, and at this point, they just have to go up. Because now Keen's not, like, Keen has no, like, issue. Like, what is he going to be worried about? 2 members? Who cares? Like, this is a way better situation for GenG than what it could have been. But I don't know why Chovy inted himself. So Chovy inted himself. Now he's isolated, and he has to run. Yeah, the Varus gets zoned by the Gnar. Shouldn't have been this bad. It shouldn't have been this bad. It really shouldn't. It really shouldn't. Nautilus gets the R on MF. Varus throws his R, but again, he can't really hit anything yet. And because Azir, like, just, like, again, because they didn't push upwards, notice that, like, MF is just kind of, like, stuck here. Also, MF has flash. MF could literally just flash, by the way. I don't know why he's not flashing. Lawless would be dead.
Come on through, but over the wall he goes. That's a brilliant flick as Clear gets in there. Duro trying to help out, and they do.
And Chovy did have flash too, so like Chovy definitely wants to move up. That was awful by GenG.
I have bad news for Ruthless. It's not gonna look good. I'm just warning you right now. Just what happens is, this is a really well played. Very do. Very nicely done. Yeah, Joby actually really messed them up there. They were trying to start that game. And then, so he missed the ruler, was on the wall, then channeled over for about half a second, and then got cancelled by Jax. Immediately, Endless Force to flash and cleanse immediately over. The ball, I died. I didn't die. There's a lot of going for my right now. I'm starting to actually lead BK winning, which they have a... Wait, so taking over like 51%? Yeah, well, okay, let's not. We're towards
Chovy is not having a great game.
Truly and deeply funny.
He's losing his flash, like... This is weird. This is like the second... So this is my second series watching, right? Last 2 days, and... Some of these players definitely just lose their flash for 0. And some of them just don't flash when it's necessary because like they're trying to like maximize it, but like it's very clearly like just flash the ability.
I implore you, do not throw it out of time. As Demo's breaks away to lose the game, so don't do it. Swipe right, get sold, 2.5 minutes. You're looking at this. No, 2 spike. Yeah, 2 spike. Oh, I agree. It's time to go for Icon. Atlas, if they go for Icon and lose, I'm holding it. If they mind control GenG, go for Icon. GenG's not gonna fuck. GenG's not gonna. I know, they're very close to Icon. No. Well, Edge still like GenG, because GenG are saying they're confident. I have made some mistakes right now so far. That is true. If this game is saying guys chill, just fight. That would be what they say. Unless you part a little bit of sneeze, but he's professional, so stop you guys from having to listen to it. Just need to make sure that you were aware. Right, because we had a little bit of gapping action. Well, yeah, I thought that you were just gonna cover, but I should have been saying. But you know, sometimes if you want to, yeah, they know that he sneezes. Exactly.
So we need to think about how does GenG get into this game. One, they need to use Gnar the right way. Like, their Gnar is strong. Yeah, the Jax has 2 items, but like, the Gnar is still very strong. And can make a lot of good plays in this game. Like, he's winning side right now. So he can win side. He can make good plays. Zero needs to position correctly. And these guys just need to think about like what direction they need to go in the end of the day. I mean, like, we're just playing on drags. Like, that's it. Like, we're just taking farm and playing on drags. Like, there's nothing else happening. And of course, naturally, this is like drag soul, right? Like, really important dragon. Jax is mid. Like, they don't have anyone pushing bot, by the way. Like, they pushed. Taliyah pushed. Based. Bot. I don't mind that. Buying the pinks. And also getting a little extra upgrade before this happens. I don't mind that at all. And I love that Jax. So again, this is something I did note for Clear, is that I like the way he looked for flanks. That seemed to be like what he was best at. And he just immediately shoots up. And now he can wrap back down and pressures these guys. Like, so when they try to push them out, then he's gonna come here. Then they have to leave, and then suddenly you have all this space, right?
Oops. Oh, thought he grabbed it, but does need to be a little bit careful. Boomerang gonna be
so Keen does a good job of pressing this guy.
Oh, thought he'd overcommit.
No Verisar.
Keen does not. And now Meganar up and available. The hook comes in, but Kellen is going to be dead to start this fight off. Still Clear, getting into that backline, and he has the counter strike. They get out of the way. The Empress
Yikes.
3, and GenG, of course, just decimate.
I told you.
The team fight.
They just need Gnar involved. That's it. Like, that's all they need. Like, watch how this fight goes. So one, Raptor should never jump over, by the way. Like, for me at least, Raptor should just be helping pull the drag to the right, and that's it. Like, that's all you gotta do. Obviously, I don't also think you should Verisar, because, like, that's not even gonna kill Meganar. He goes in, but for what? Like, Jax is still not in position, so Kellen obviously is just inting. And, like, this is just GenG just, like, they clearly have a good position now for this fight. The Jax needs to walk in and push them out first to make anything happen. So it's too early. Too early. And now the Gnar just sees the Jax, he's like, what are you gonna do? Like, what are you actually gonna do? Nothing. And then of course they're like, it's hard to pay attention because, like, for one, like, yeah, Chovy's fighting. Chovy's fighting. But you don't realize, like, oh shit, like, we're just a little opposition, and then he sees it. So yeah, that was well played by GenG. Poorly played by Kellen. Clear should be there sooner, and then also poorly played by Raptor.
zero mana, by the way. He's just doing his little stuff, little bonks.
I will say that Chovy definitely finds some insane shuffle plays in fights. Like he just does it.
Right now, I don't. It's like you hear some vocal war, I don't think it's cost you know, you've been going at it for a while now. It's okay, PK, because this is the real threat. Oh, they're not from behind. Raptor's going away, Raptor's out of this, but clear now. Don't need to deal with everybody. Still, if he turns around, he'll take a look at it, as we can see there. Yeah, that's the one thing. PK, the game's still so played. Like that one play doesn't define.
They're trying to make plays with the Jax into the Zir side. Like, he gets this push, and he should always full shift to mid. Like, yeah, he should be here for mid. They take mid. And then at this point, the Nautilus got the vision. And I feel like he definitely could just cross over mid into bot if they're going to make this play. But having all this vision on Baron, and he actually could be involved in this side play, which makes it more interesting. Especially because Gnar didn't have TP yet. But Kellen didn't do that.
So it's distracted already, 26 minutes have gone by. And GenG got himself gold lead finally. Still, there are a lot of dragons on the game. They have themselves the strength. They only lost the icon, and yes, they haven't been able to pick very many flowers. I don't know whether a bouquet is necessarily what you need when you're facing down the sandstorm. Flowers are clearly useless to light in face of the sandstorm, unless they give you tons of adaptive damage and experience and all that. Yeah, Zero is up 2 levels. The only one that isn't in the hole is Vicla, who, funnily enough, has actually been choking pretty hard. Actually, the TS numbers has been able to. It's the only one. Together with Raptor, which in the, you know,
The Seju's starting to slip in CS. Because his team's just, like, he just hasn't as much control, right?
The experience situation is not great across the board. I am kind of shocked though.
The Jax, this is interesting because when they're opening this way, the Zero pushes this wave, right? When Jax shows here, I feel like Gnar should just go bot, no? Like, even though you're going to be delayed, you're going to sack one wave. Or, like, you're not going to lose a wave, but it's just like, the guy's going to have a wave timer over you. But the Zir should just go top, and they should just play slow recovery. No? Like, you're going to lose these pinks, which maybe that's the one thing they don't want happening. They don't want to lose their double pinks, right? And there's this area here. But I think that's okay. Because the Jax will push this wave. He's going to shift. If he wants to, he could shift. Gnar will be here starting the next, not this wave, but like to catch this and then start playing. Yeah, they can start pressuring this a little bit. But I think that's okay. Because now you at least have the right matchup. And then when the Taliyah is opening, like, yeah, she's probably going to be hiding top. And it'll probably be too late for her to switch into bot to have Taliyah versus Gnar and Azir versus Jax.
The only one that isn't in the hole is Vicla, who, funnily enough, has actually been choking pretty hard. Actually, the TS numbers has been able to. It's the only one. Together with Raptor, which in the, you know,
Because they just stack here, and then Gnar pushes this wave, and he still goes bot. So you have no one touching the bot wave, and he actually gets to push another wave. So this would have been the wave that Gnar would have been on. But instead, the Jax actually could have pushed this wave even further.
Yeah, it is this close. Large number.
Now we're contesting mid, but we're recovering bot, and I don't know what the hell we're doing top. Like, he's trying to catch this high, but I feel like if you're a Azir, you're just gonna be there with mid. Like, I don't think Azir should go top ever. So they lose flash, gets flipped. Oh, the Verisar sucked. Ooh, nice fucking kill though on the other side. Oh my god, the Varus just wants to pump into him. He actually could have done it. Wow. What a fucking fight by these guys. Holy shit. And Vicla has so much balls, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, this team is actually so fun to watch. What the hell? So yeah, again, this is a clear int by Ruler. It's an int by Ruler, but okay, it's an int by him based on what's happening. But the primary issue is that Chovy went top. Again, I think that Gnar should have already been on this wave. And Azir, you know, he would have been like pushing this wave and then shifting anyways. But at least Gnar is clearly established on bot lane, so you can play for it, right? But no matter what, Azir should be here. Like, Azir should be here. So they notice it, and I gotta say, Vicla's Taliyah is pretty fucking good. Like, watching him play Taliyah, he will take some incredible plays, and his R looks are good. Honestly, like, I'd say like 70-30, which is rather impressive because Taliyah, like, ultis I see the angles people look for are terrible. So he goes in. The MF already flashed. He lands this. She needs to keep running. Like, she can't just, like, she can't just stand here and hit because, guess what? The Jax is on her ass. And so even though, like, it's because that Vicla knew he had the boys that they're all trying to peel for this. Also, Gnar, because he wasn't bought, or whatever the case is, he just doesn't have Mega, right? He doesn't have Mega prepped. So he can't do shit. So he actually he moves up to help them more. At the same time, Chovy goes to make a solo play, and this makes me wonder, did Keen mess up? Like, Keen wants to go kill these guys, or is it Chovy's issue? Because keep in mind, like, even like looking at Kellen has hook. So Kellen technically could just straight hook Chovy even from here. But Chovy also has Zhonya's. Oof. This is tough because I'm looking at him and I'm trying to think, can these three stop these two? Is it possible? Like, we already used Solari. We already used Sejuar. We have 2 forms to stun from autos. It's going to be tight. Because I feel like if Gnar commits this way, yeah, they're all going to run this way too at them. Which means that Chovy needs to be super careful and probably not commit his body. But if at the same time, if they're okay with these 3 fighting them, I do feel like Keen could stand guard with Chovy and they could try to fight these 2. And that's how they would split the fight up. It would be a 2v3 and a 3v2 here. That's how this would be split up. But he goes, flips them, and now he's trying to kill them. Their own Solari comes up, and if you look at the MF, I mean, she still dies.
And Raptor has taken down the misfortune already. Over the wall once again as Keen is on the rocks. Diable trying to kill Chovy, but he will not be able.
She still dies, man. I mean, like, this definitely then confirms that, like, Gnar should not have gone with them. Like, if you can't change that situation at all, because also I don't think Gnar should be jumping on top. Like, cause I think he eats, yeah, he shouldn't eat. Like, he eat himself to get stunned as well. So maybe that's why she died. Like Gnar's not pumping. And I want to see what happens here because Varus also missed his R. He tried to ult. Oh, so Gnar eat the Varus R. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. It's really, so it was actually good by Varus then, because in many ways, Gnar was awful. It was really awful for him. Because it positioned him right for Clear to get like a 4-man stun. Yeah. I think once Chovy does this though, Chovy also could, but he has to fight. At that point, if he's gonna flip them, he has to fight. I know I'm like trying to repeat this fight, like look over it over and over again, and it's spending a long time, but this is like a very big turning point. I mean, they aced them, right? Like, so you have to see, because you've done something differently. And honestly, yeah, I don't think Chovy should... Oh, dude, but if Chovy doesn't commit his body, Vicla's gonna run at them in Q. He has to go. He has to go. Okay, so in my opinion, I think if... One, I mean, I feel like if Gnar E's this way and fights them, that's probably better with Chovy going in. That's probably better. But for how things turned out, yeah, Chovy does need to go in on this guy. He misses the hook. Varus kind of fucks up his flash. And he kind of just... I feel like Varus just pushed in too early because he could have definitely flipped in the top side at this point because Chovy's like separated. and they could still continue into these 3. So even Chovy's ulti is still not really the most, like, useful. Diable. Is an E, though. Can't be Diablo. Yeah, I did. They just finished it out. Yeah, sorry for taking so long on that fight review. It's just... Fuck me, Vicla's so good. He's so good. Woo. No flash on MF, no flash on Azir, no flash on Gnar. Flash on Jax, flash on Neferi, flash on Taliyah. That's rough. Dude, unreal. You're fucking kidding me. They mid-push. They take the vision. Vicla flanks around and finds another ulti angle. They're stuck in the try. The Jax moves straight. Dude, these guys flank really well together. He's gone. They find ADCs often too. Like, Smash and Guma were getting picked off by these guys, and it's happening again. Like, maybe Vicla's Taliyah actually is a ban. Like, I don't know, man. Like, it's a little crazy how good he is on it. They are fighting desperately from behind to try and make this happen. Without his damage, still there. Not gonna be able to fight Chovy. So not going for the high speed, right? The build. Easy. But battle is here. And he's going to gold lead. There's a 4,000 gold lead this He has dance completed, as well as building another damage item of some kind. Yeah, so you obviously on CS not the end of the world. Canyon also is playing utility pick. Yeah. The real story is that Raptor has just been so good this LCK thus far. It's crazy. Yeah, honestly, didn't feel last year like we had a top side jungle pool. This Soul, by the way, is like probably one of the most obnoxious ones because Varus, Neferi, Jax, even Taliyah to a degree. I mean, even not, like, literally all of them benefit highly from Cloud Soul. Like, imagine, like, the Neferi ultis in, and then she can instantly just book it. Same with Varus. Varus, like, R's in, can book it. I mean, they're just in here. You know, it is what it is. Same with Taliyah. Like, Taliyah R's in. Like, maybe it's just, like, an int, but she can just run away. He used his stopwatch, and then he was just the only one who ranged the turret. Yeah, but yeah, I have enough minions there. That's okay. Canyon grabs some bounty gold, and he takes down the other target towards one side, and Canyon is helping out. Diable's decided to fully commit, by the way. We are going for a Zonius. I like it. You have some AD failing with your blind quitter as well. But it's actually, your passive in particular is really, like you're saying, the they do so much damage. And even the GenG comp, well, Flash has a pretty low cooldown, they're able to make sure the goes into play. He's going to find play anyways. No time drawing out the ulti. Meanwhile, the rest of the fight is enjoying rolls it. There's nothing he can do about it. As it's the last border for Cal, finding the double, clear, getting a couple of stuns himself. That goes the Azir. That is game, ladies and gentlemen. BFX will be able to take down GenG here if they can make their way over the base and taxi and some of these. I mean, it kind of is what it is, you know, like, Azir's pushing, Gnar showed bot, no Mega, Seju's on base. Azir is pushing in, trying to get a solo pick. Kind of just turns into a oopsie, they're dead, that's the game. I gotta say, MVP is Vicla, for sure. I mean, this guy really carried the shit out of these fights. Clear had really good flanks. You know, again, he dropped CS, it's the same issue as before. Keen could have done a little better, but he was rather good. Worst player of the game. I mean, the easiest one is, honestly, it really is just Ruler. I mean, like, this guy actually screwed up his laning phase so much. Like, unfortunately, it is Ruler. And Chovy's, like, kind of there a little bit, because he kind of screwed himself as well a bit. But really impressive Taliyah by Vicla. I mean, Raptor had good pathing. Like, this was rather good by him. So, yeah, that was a good bounce back game. Compared to what I saw his Neferi against T1, this was way better. And yeah, GenG did int a bit, but very interesting team.